Hey there, this is Dr. Ankur Prakash here at Living Well Balanced. We're in this amazing cryotherapy infrared sauna IV room, and as of a few weeks ago, it is now going to be considered our Braintap room. So I'm going to talk a lot, spend a few minutes talking about what this technology is, why we brought it into our office, how do you use it, and then how can you bring it back home as well. Please make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and definitely click the bell. That way you'll be notified when we get our new video out. So let's talk a little bit about, as a chiropractor, we're all about being doctors of the nervous system. So we've got our brain, spinal cord, and our nerves, our central nervous system, and then we've got our peripheral and autonomic nervous system. And we live our life through our nervous system. When we get exposed to bacteria that our body needs to kill off, we raise our temperature. That's called a fever. When we go outside right now in the wintertime and we start to get pretty cold, what does our motor nerve system do? It starts to shiver and tremor to keep us warm. The opposite would be in the summertime. Our nervous system tells our glands to start sweating to cool ourselves off. Well, our brain is constantly learning how to adapt both to its internal environment, but also to the external environment. We have got to make sure that our brain resonates at a good high frequency to be able to do that. Because in a post-pandemic world, yes, we are still chronically stressed. We're still living in that high stress, sympathetic dominant state. But let's face it, we've been doing that even before 2020. And when our brains are constantly hitting the gas pedal and we're in that sympathetic nervous system, that fight or flight mode, our bodies can't heal. We got to shift from hitting the gas pedal to hitting the brakes. And when we hit the brakes, that puts our brain into what's called a parasympathetic balance. And I don't even want to call it the rest and digest. Let's just call it healing mode. So when we're in fight or flight, we're in sickness, disease, fatigue, burnout mode. When we're in our rest and digest parasympathetic, we're in healing mode. And the goal of this technology is to put you out of fight or flight and put your brain back into balance, into a healing mode. As you can see, these are goggles with associated earphones. So this is called Braintap Technology. It's been around for several years. In fact, before it used to be called MindFit. And now, as our world has been researching the benefits of reducing brain stress, how to reduce brain fog, improve clarity and concentration through natural methods, this technology has taken off. And I think on the website this morning, it said it had over close to 8 million people using this technology all over the world. And so what it is you actually will sit in one of our IV chairs. You're gonna have this on you for about anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes at the most. And you'll kind of get to experience this yourself, but you'll see there's different lights here in the ears. There's both red or blue. Those address different meridian points in your ears. And then there's a lot of different lights, especially red or blue, that come through the eye goggles. All right. And so the good thing about Braintap is that it's a combination of light, sound, and vibration or frequencies. And between improving the light connection through your retina, the audio version in your ear, including the lights and the frequency, it puts your brain back into the appropriate necessary brain waves it needs to be in. So let's talk a little bit about brain waves. There's 5 different brain waves. You can see this image here while I talk about them. Alpha brain waves, which is for relaxed, being an intuitive and creative state. There is what we call beta brain waves, which is when you're alert, you're awake, you're active. Then we get into what's called gamma, which is your peak concentration and really, really big cognition. Then there's what called super gamma, your theta waves. That's when you're in like really hardcore healing and super learning mode. And then finally, the most important brain wave is when we sleep, and that's called your delta, right? And so for those of you that wear Garmin or iWatches or even Oura rings, when you're tracking your deep sleep or your REM sleep, that's your brain trying to put you into delta brain waves. All right, that's for deep sleep and that's for recovery. And if your body does not get deep sleep, it's going to be in a state of fog and fatigue all throughout the day. And one of the other technologies that we're going to talk about in another video is heart rate variability. That measures how well your body handles stress based off of how well you're sleeping. And so when you're in our office and you're doing a Braintap session for about, again, 10 to 20 minutes, we're putting your brain waves back into its appropriate cycle, getting you out of sympathetic fight or or flight response. And one of the best benefits, if I just listed them here, it's for people who are experiencing high stress, pretty much almost everyone. It's for people who are experiencing anxiety, having difficulty sleeping, having low energy or mood issues, and especially those who are suffering from brain fog, who are starting to forget where their keys are, or they're forgetting their train of thought in the middle of their sentence. So those are some of the greatest benefits from doing Braintap. We have some patients that do it once a day when they're in the office getting an IV. Some people who will do it twice a day. Some of the research that they have shown now at different universities show people who do Braintap twice a day get the most benefits. And so in our office, we're going to be launching it right now. Currently, we're offering it complimentary with IVs. We also have single session rates if you'd like to try it yourself, or we have monthly unlimited packages where you can come in every day we're open and do a Braintap session. And we now have rights and privileges to actually order you a unit, and you can actually subscribe to their membership model, which is anywhere from $10 a month to $30 a month, and do it in the comforts of your home on your device and be able to do it with your family as well. There's a lot of different types of algorithms that the scientists have used when they created it. There's an introductory to brain tapping. There's, for those of you that are big followers of Dave Asprey, the father of biohacking, he's got a biohacking bundle. There's a sleep bundle that has different ways to help you sleep. When it comes to sleep, you want to get into what's called red light therapy. So that's how the Braintap works with sleep. There's wellness goals for weight loss. There's stress-free me, worry-free me. These are all great bundles on how to help people reduce their stress. There's learning ones for children. This has got great research showing the benefits of Braintap with autism. Pretty good stuff, especially with ADHD as well, just because it helps balance the brain between the two hemispheres. Paleo lifestyle, wake up, and then of course just helping people go to sleep but also stay asleep. So check out our website that's got a lot more information on Braintap. We're going to be doing a lot more videos as we start to progress this more in our office. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or concerns, or you want to schedule your first Braintap session, please click the link below, or please direct message us, or even call us, email us. You know how to get a hold of us by now. I hope you have a great day, and please don't hesitate to share this information to someone you think may benefit. Thank you so much for watching our video. If you got a gem or two out of it, please make sure to like it and share it across your social media. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please make sure you do that, and definitely hit the bell so that way you get alerted every time we get a new video release. Speaking of videos, we got 2 great videos right here.